11 days after the deadly campfire that started in Northern California, we are beginning to understand how it may have begun. California's largest power company, that's Pacific Gas and Electric, is under new pressure to explain its actions before the fire. That fire, by the way, is now blamed for 77 deaths, and that number is likely to rise. Nearly 1,000 people are still officially unaccounted for.
The wildfire has burned 150,000 acres, or about 235 square miles. It's destroyed more than 10,600 homes. Officials say the campfire is now 65% contained. Meg Oliver is in Paradise, California, the town that was nearly destroyed the day this fire began. Meg, good morning.
Bianna, good morning. Before the fire tore through this community, PG&E said it might turn off the power as a precaution because of high fire danger. Now many are wondering why the utility kept the electricity going and whether it played a role in what's now the deadliest wildfire in state history. Pacific Gas and Electric has confirmed it had 2 power line failures the day the deadly campfire started. The first one occurred at 6:15 a.m., less than 10 miles from Paradise, just 18 minutes before the flames erupted nearby. Now the utility company says another power outage happened at 6:45 a.m., about 5 miles away in Concow, the same town being investigated as a possible second location where the fire started.
We have eyes on the vegetation fire. It is on the west side of the river, underneath the transmission line.
While PG&E reported the first outage that same day, it waited more than a week to tell state regulators about the second one. In a statement, the company says, as more information became available about this location, we determined it was important to share that information.
When I left, I could hear the fire behind me.
Joanne Schaefer says days before the fire destroyed her home, PG&E called her and sent her an email like this one, saying they might shut off her power as a precaution. But she says the electricity was still on when she was forced to flee.
Are you wondering why they didn't turn it off?
I'm very wondering why. I'm wondering why this whole thing happened.
In a statement, the utility says in determining a public safety power shutoff, it considers multiple factors, including strong winds, very low humidity levels, critically dry vegetation, and on-the-ground observations. The forecasted conditions didn't meet the criteria. The cause of the fire is still under investigation as officials try to account for 100 still on a list of those reported missing.
We're hopeful that we're going to ultimately be able to account for the vast majority of those individuals, and it's a process.
Officials here are using rapid DNA test kits to help identify the remains. Still, an anthropologist working with the forensic effort tells CBS News that positive identification may be impossible for some, and other remains may never be recovered at all. We're standing in front of this general store. Bianna, as you can see, everything burned to a crisp, and that is the scene for miles.
It just looks like a war zone, Meg. Thank you so much. Important to note that authorities don't expect full containment until November 30th. And a reminder to you to see the names of those still unaccounted for in the campfire. You can go to CBSThisMorning.com.